Okay. Hey guys. So, that is the vent to my bathroom. That is funny shit. Great way to start a video. Okay, so, what's up guys? I hope it's going good and everything. So I just needed to make a video real quick. I hope I'm in focus, but, so I just experienced my, I guess, the most aware or awake, conscious, out-of-body experience that I've had. It was fucking awesome. It was crazy. So I'm dreaming, doing my usual thing, and then I wake up because some motherfucker in my house making some noise, and but I don't move or anything, so my body's still asleep. It still has that whatever that toxin in it, or whatever that fluid is in it that makes it paralyze itself while you sleep. That was still going. So I'm like, okay, my body's still asleep. So I'm just chilling. So I'm like, okay, let me try to pick up the last dream that I had, Because, everyone knows that you can do that. And when you're lying there in your paralyzed body, you can feel that your dream is right there. It's right there. It's right next to you. And all you got to do is literally just feel it. And you just start picking it up again. You remember what it was, and you just concentrate on the feeling of the dream. And then before you know it, you're back in it. But for whatever reason, that wasn't exactly working. So I was like, okay, fuck that. Like, let's not even try to do that. Let's just chill here. And the moment I stopped focusing on my dream and I just focused on myself right now, the present moment, I started floating upwards. And you can't describe the sensation of floating upwards. You just know you're floating and you're moving. So and I've experienced this before, the floating sensation. But what I hadn't experienced before was, as I was floating, I felt myself go through like these walls, or these layers almost of different, I don't know, areas, environments, and each one that I went through was like coming out of okay, so those things in like video games, in Destiny or like the new Battlefront, you can put this shield around you and no one can shoot in it, and when you're in the shield, like, you can walk through it but bullets can't go through it. So you walk through it, and when you're in it, the sound of the environment is completely different. That's what it felt like. It felt like I was coming out of layers of that, like going out of a layer and I could hear more, and then coming out of another one, like a bubble almost, and then I could hear more or feel more, and then whatever. So then I was done with that bubble layeringness, and I got to some, I guess, inner peace kind of stage. I don't know. And I didn't open my eyes. I didn't really want to see what was going on, because I knew crazy shit was going on the entire time. I'm telling myself, trust yourself, love yourself, give yourself, like, let yourself go, don't try to hold on, like, trust your higher self to take care of you and everything as you're floating around the astral plane. So I'm trusting myself, and that's what I'm telling myself, and that's where I think I actually fucked up, because I was concentrating on that more than the moment. So once I got to this inner peace place, some energy started to be formed, and it made this weird symbol of like these bars going across, these like 7 or 8 bars going down, and they were curved at the end, and then it was connected on one side, and then it slowly started turning 2D and then 3D. So like that's how it works. That's the beginning of ego death. It's looking at having your reality taken away and looking at the blank slate, which is you, the constant moving energy, and starting to pick out things of it that you know. So I knew lines and structures, so I saw this, and then I start forming it, and then it starts out 2D, and then it becomes 3D, and then everything else with it comes with it, which is reminding you who you are, and that you are part of this one mind and everything. And the ego death is explaining reality to yourself right there. It's having the blank slate and going through it real quick, because your brain already knows how to do this. Make it into 1D, then 2D, then 3D, and then bam, it hits you. And that's ego death. So, because that's what this reality is right now. We have the 3D world, But we started with 1D, then 2D, and it took a while to do it. The first time we do it, it takes us a while. Now we know how to do it, we can do it in a split second. But it took us a while, and now we're in the 3D space, so we can question ourselves, and now we're remembering what we were before we started creating anything. And it's like, blah. Whatever, I went way off subject here, I feel, my bad. OBE, yeah, I saw the symbol, whatever, and then I saw the symbol, and then it changed 3D, but I couldn't really get it to go anywhere else, so just because I wasn't taking in the moment enough. But it was still an amazing experience. The bubble thing, oh yeah, I remember feeling, because memories from dreams are always so out of it. And when you have a memory of like a spiritual or astral plane thing, it's more prevalent than just a normal memory of a normal dream, so it's easy to remember. But I remember at one point feeling the constant whip around me, just energy going around me, and completely me feeling all of it, not ignoring any of it as we do right now. Because I was in my astral body, and in my astral body you are part of the whip, so you can feel all of it. So I was feeling all of it, and it was crazy. But yeah, it was just awesome. I had to document it right away while my memory's still fresh. I drew the sign, it's inside, but what I drew is horrible. I'm going to try to do a better drawing of it later. But yeah, it was awesome. And this is only the beginning of my astral adventures. So, yeah. Okay, so I appreciate you watching. Leave a comment if you've ever had like out-of-body experiences, anything like this. It's very interesting stuff. I'd love to hear it. And yeah, let's get conscious, y'all. Alright, peace out. Have a good day.